In this episode, we suffer major wind, experience questionable bathroom facilities, and search for a very rare parrot with a monobrow.
We're on another birding trip to Victoria's Western Wimmera district. Now, I don't want to put the moz on our operations here by declaring what we're going to see on this trip, but between you and me, Elegant Parrot is number one on the list.
But first we move into our very first Hipcamp near Mt Arapiles for the next 2 nights. Accommodation is very scarce around this area, so we chose this Hipcamp because we were promised a toilet and a shower, as well as a glamping room set on 200 private acres.
Need a 4-wheel drive esky.
So we did bring our tent, but we're allowed to stay in the glamping shed if you want to. So I think we'll be staying in the glamping shed, because this is pretty cool. And the wind's picked up outside, so it probably would not be as pleasant in the tent. Finally we get to use all our stuff.
Al fresco showering at its finest. Clothing optional. Double trouble. A couple that plops together stays together.
Okay, so this is Quade's Road, so this is it. So camera's ready, because they could be they're along the roadside apparently. So we could see them at any moment. So I've got to be prepared. You got yours, and sort of probably windows down, listening for the calls. So they're near femurs. So it's the same genus as blue-winged parrots, turquoise parrots, rock parrots, scarlet-chested parrots. So very similar to a blue-winged parrot. So that's what we're looking for. Let's go. Go. Didn't like that one. Okay, Operation Elegant. Let's go. As soon as I get out of the car, there's absolutely nothing to be seen.
Let's come back in the morning, shall we? I had technical difficulties and
bloody parrots.
It's a bit windy. Well, good morning. So that was the first night staying at our Hipcamp. The place here is actually really nice. Unfortunately, it's really windy today, so that puts a bit of a dampener on the whole bird watching thing. So I just said to Namal, you go back to find the elegant parrots. So we'll see what happens here while he's out there.
reason we're so keen to see these elegant parrots is that they're a really tough bird to see here in Victoria. They're a bird of the semi-arid lands of southern Australia, so from southwest Western Australia, and they're right at the eastern edge of their distribution here in far western Victoria. And as I said, a difficult bird to see. Records are pretty few and far between. They crop up every now and again, but generally don't stick around in the same place for too long. And there's also, of course, the identification challenge with the very similar blue-winged parrot, which is a much commoner species here in southeastern Australia. So you've really got to be careful that you get your ID right with these birds because they're so similar. So it's been really interesting that these birds have been here for 2.5 or 3 weeks continuously. A lot of people have been out here and twitched it, and that's given us the opportunity to do likewise, which has been fantastic. Interesting to look at what the birds have been doing. They seem to be foraging in the stubble of the paddock next to this road. So it's obviously had some sort of cereal crop in it that's been harvested, and I'm assuming that they're foraging on the spilt grain that remains after the harvesting. And so they're zipping around between the trees and shrubs along the road down into the stubble where they're foraging, and they're using the trees and to roosting, because obviously when they're out in the stubble they're quite vulnerable, so they're using the cover of these shrubs and trees along this road.
How was it?
Good. I think I've got record shots of the elegant parrots.
Was it windy out there?
Yeah, it's blowing a gale. It's very yellow underneath. The adults have got the blue frontal bar and no yellow behind the eye.
Wonderful. Ooh.
Pretty, aren't they?
Yeah. Very pretty. Oh. This is how it should have been. Of course we're going home today. Now it's gorgeous. It's quiet, it's peaceful, the birds are everywhere, and we're going home. Of course, the best weather is when you're leaving, and this is the last day. We're heading home, but we've come back to see the elegant parrots again. Right, we're still searching for the elegant parrots. We've seen them, but we went a bit too far. Okay, we've found them, so let's get out and have a look. So how did you enjoy a stay at the first Hipcamp?
Good. I mean, camping's, I'm a bit of a city slicker, so... well, it wasn't really camping because we stayed in the bloody shed, but yeah.
The bloody shed.
rustic facilities, maybe the kind of bathroom arrangements, possibly not to everybody's kind of taste. I did find the alfresco bathing quite liberating.
Yeah, that was quite funny. We didn't take video of that. I don't think we have to explain why.
You haven't seen my selfies.
Yes, I chose our BYO ensuite because I didn't feel so as liberated as you.
You need to get over your hang-ups, man.
Ready to go home?
Yep.
Yep, all right.
Ready to go home and have a proper shower in the privacy of our own home.
Yeah, and a plop in a toilet that flushes.
Yep.
If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you would like to see future videos, hit that subscribe button. And until next time, thanks for watching.